guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notifications, that way you'll be notified whenever I post another video. Today we're gonna have like a little chit chat. Of course, I'm not gonna be laying here, I'm about to get up, but we're gonna have a little chit chat. Just something that's just been on my mind lately, and I just, I wanna see what's y'all's opinions or your thoughts on what I'm about to, talk to y'all about. So let's get into it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, turn on that post notifications bell. That way you'll be notified when I post another video. Also, I still gotta apply moisturizer to my face and stuff, because I washed my face and stuff this morning and I did not put more moisturizer on my face. Kind of crazy, but it's all right. But yeah, let me get up and we will get to chit chatting for sure. So yeah. All right, guys. So, it's hot. Anyway, I wanted to talk to y'all about, it's about like, I ain't even gonna say it's like friendships and that, but it's like people. Really people in general. Cause when it comes to like people dealing with their problems and they constantly like complain, and then it's like when they keep complaining about something, and then when you give them advice and whatnot, and then it's like, but it's, how do I put it? It's not like you want them to take the advice that you give them, but then it's like also at the same time, it's like, okay, yeah, I give you the advice. Even if you don't take the exact advice, still try to do something to keep you from complaining about the same problem over and over and over and over and over again. And I feel like a lot of people don't do anything to change the circumstances of what is and what isn't, Just like, you got some people who got issues with, and it could be just a life situation, it could be financial problems, and they're having a tough time trying to figure it out. Okay, yeah, I get that. It'd be hard, but then it's like at the same time, sulking in those issues is not gonna get you anywhere, other than more depressed about the whole situation as to why you're financially in the situation that you're in. And it's crazy, cause it's like, they'll go and ask people, oh, what do you think I should do? Or how should I go about this? What should I do? This, da, 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 da. But then it's like, you come to that person asking what you should do, but then when they tell you what they think you should do, not saying that their opinion might be right, or their advice might be right, but just the fact that you came to them asking for their opinion, they give you their opinion, you don't like it, and then you like, no, I'm not gonna do this, and that. Then why come to the person and ask them for advice if you don't like their opinion, or better yet, you don't want nobody else to say what they got to say about what's your situation, because it's your situation and not theirs. It's no point of asking for advice then, because then that right there, that goes to show too, you not take accountability for the problem that you put yourself in. And it's crazy, because then most people who do something like that, they would prefer to be around people that love the attention. Well, no, not like that, but they prefer to be around people that will give them the attention that they want without that person thinking about it, not one time. And I feel bad for the people that do give them attention because they be feeling so bad for the person because the person is either playing victim or they are constantly, yeah, I would say, yeah. It's like guilt tripped. So they kind of guilt tripped into thinking or manipulated into thinking like, oh, this person is going through so much, this and that, and it's not their fault. You know, maybe I should be there for that person. It's cool to be there for that person, but then at the same time, I feel like if you're gonna be there for that person, don't be stupid. No, that's a little too harsh. I ain't gonna say it like that. Don't be naive to their doings. And my thing is like, half of the time, the reason why people be in the situation they be in is because of the stuff they did. Not saying that's every person, but that's some people. Some people. And it's easy to tell when you actually pay attention to who those people are by paying attention to their actions, the way they do things. And it's like in the same situations keep popping up and they don't ever switch it up and they constantly be in the same situation. Not telling them that's the same person. Don't get me wrong, I hate that it's like that because I don't wish that type of mindset on nobody because I know for a fact that's probably like, well, no, I don't know that because I don't know. I feel like everybody's circumstances, it ends that way because of certain situations that happened in their past and they just haven't healed from it yet. So, I don't know. But I don't wish that on nobody because I feel like everybody deserves to be happy some way, somehow. I just feel like some people just go through certain things because of how they grew up, but then it's like at the same time you can't use it as an excuse because at the end of the day it is your life. So whether you want to change something, you know, to make your life better, that is up to you. That is up to you. So don't go around sulking, saying, oh, I wish my life was this, I wish my life was that. All you're gonna do is just be sitting there on the bed looking at the mirror or outside just wishing and praying and hoping when you ain't doing nothing. Don't get me wrong, yeah, they say, you know, God's timing is God's timing, but at the same time, you gotta work too. You gotta put in the work too. You can't just sit there and just strictly focus and think that it's just strictly God that's doing all the work. No, you doing the work too. You the one who got to live the life. He already did what he did. He died for us, for our sins. You can't do it like that. That's just not right. So, your life, you need to live your life. You need to focus and understand yourself. You need to learn to love yourself. That is the biggest one I feel like a lot of people do not understand. Some people don't love themselves to the point where they start fitting in with other groups. Mind you, the groups that they try to fit into, it don't be nothing their personality is compatible with. And then they sitting there sulking, looking like an uncomfortable, well, I might as well say they just like a vegetable and a bunch of fruit. Easiest little way to put it. And then they sulk and feel some type of way because the people they try to fit in with don't pay them no mind. Because it's like, okay, look, I'm trying to fit in with you guys. Can y'all be my friend? No, don't do that. Because at the end of the day, if they ain't your friend now, they probably ain't gonna be your friend later. And 9 times out of 10 too, if you're trying to fit in with that group of people, matter of fact, let me rephrase that. If you're trying to fit in with a type of energy that don't mesh well with you, and you know for a fact that your energy within and your aura, your soul, your spirit feels like unsettled and, you know, like not eased, any peace or nothing like that, that's not the group for you. that's not the group for you. And it's okay to be yourself, because at the end of the day, I feel like being yourself is a lot more peaceful. And please don't ever think that being yourself is not peaceful. It is peaceful. It's very much peaceful. It's very peaceful. And like, shoot, if you goofy and weird, if you get to the point where it's like you want to sit there and dance and stuff, and you know what I'm saying, you dance the way you dance, it don't look like it's supposed to be, you know, put out in public, because it just look crazy. But at the same time, if you enjoy it and you're being yourself, that's all that matters. Only reason why I look like that, because I had my moments, but we're not gonna get into that, because we're just chit-chatting while I'm doing my stuff. Anyway, but yeah, just be yourself. Love yourself for who you are. It doesn't matter who you are, female, male. It doesn't matter what sexuality, no matter the oh my gosh. Okay, there you go. Yeah. It doesn't matter the sexuality, it doesn't matter the race, it doesn't matter the, you know, it just doesn't matter. As long as you're comfortable in your own skin, that's what matters. Be comfortable being who you are. Nobody can change you, and you can't change nobody else. Because otherwise, you could be just running a marathon that doesn't end. So yeah, like, it's a lot that people don't really talk about, especially when it comes to like fitting in with different groups and stuff, because it's like how, I don't know how to exactly put it, but it's like, how do you feel so comfortable with trying to fit in with a group that doesn't fit you? Or better yet, how do you feel, I wouldn't even say how you feel comfortable, but how are you able to just keep trying to fit in with a group instead of just being yourself, bro? And I'm not judging nobody, because it's like I said, everybody has their own circumstances. I know when I did try to fit in with different groups, it's because I wasn't confident in myself. Not at all. I was not confident in myself. Certain things I thought people did was cool. It wasn't cool at all half of the time. They probably wasn't confident in themselves neither, and probably didn't love themselves for who they are. And it sucks, because I think a lot of young kids go through that. And it could be from past experiences that molded them into that, or it could be current. But the only thing that matters is, do you want to change that for the better of your future? And it doesn't matter, like I said, male, female, whatever sexuality, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, you got to live your life. Your future is your future. But also, while you're trying to change and everything, and trying to be better for yourself, before you try to be better for somebody else, be better for yourself. But other than that, make sure you have God with you every step of the way. Because it gets to a point where it's like, some people would say, okay, yeah, I'm trying to get closer to God, trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. But then your actions say otherwise. Because a lot of people be saying, okay, yeah, when you wake up, thank God for another day. I know for an absolute fact, not everybody be thanking God for another day every time they wake up. Because I know, because it be times where I don't. But am I working on that? Yes, I am. Constantly, every single day. Because my journey is my journey with God. That's it. My journey is my journey. Your journey is your journey. But the fact of the matter is, it's like, if you're trying to be better, you're trying to get closer to God, you have to be honest with yourself and with others. Just like any type of thing, like relationships, it doesn't matter. You need to be honest with yourself and others. Hear me when I say this. You need to be honest with yourself. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that in caps down here. Be honest with yourself and be honest with others. No, I didn't say, when I say be honest with others, I did not say beat them down to a pulp and being negative. I'm saying being positively honest with them. There is always a way to word certain things to get it across to certain people. You just have to watch how you talk. Capiche? Capash? Caprende? Okay. Now, as I was saying, let me continue on with this. But back to the the beginning. People need to do better. They need to do better. And I'm not saying as, how would I put it? I'm not saying as in just strictly with trying to get closer to God, because everybody has their own beliefs. I don't judge. I just know the man up above is my God, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. But when it comes to being better in life, it doesn't even matter if it's something as simple as learning a new skill. Learn and try to do certain things that can mold you into a better person in the future and create better and positive opportunities for your future. Because I could you not. Most people know me. Most people know me like, okay, yeah, Cheyenne, you're the one that played basketball or volleyball or ran track. Cool. We know I like sports. Now people know I work out because of the sports. That comes with the nature. Then I'm starting to post singing videos. I'm trying to get into showing my face when I sing, but I be feeling like I be looking crazy when I be singing, which I'm working on, but that's not the point. Continuing, I even am learning how to crochet. Still needs a little work, but I'm learning how to crochet now. And I might start over because this was supposed to be like a little halter top. Clearly the halter top ain't topping and it ain't haltering. But anyway, got that. Then on top of that, then you talking about me getting back into my art again. If I can find the pictures that I drew. The minor clinging, that's my crochet hooks. But like, I'm getting back into drawing again, bro. Like, y'all see this? I'm getting back into drawing again. Like what's my guy? Y'all see that? Hello? And now I'm doing YouTube. Like, y'all have to learn different skills and stuff, man. Learn different skills so that way y'all can have better opportunities in your future. Because the same skills y'all learn, just because y'all don't have a certification or a degree or whatever the case may be, half of the time, the experience, especially if y'all recording this stuff and posting on social media, half of the stuff you put on social media gonna always be there forever. That's regardless of anything. It's always gonna be there forever. So anything you learn, and especially if you have passion for it, record it. Always document it. Post it. Because you never know. Just never know. You feel me? But yeah. But moral of the story is, any problems y'all going through, try to do something different to make the problems go away. If not away, at least slow the problem down so that way it won't occur as much. Because complaining to that person about it 24/7 and you're not making a difference, it gets draining for that person you're complaining to 24/7. But yeah, sorry guys, I ran out of storage, so I'm currently recording off of my Snapchat page. But anyway, yeah, make sure y'all fix y'all problems and don't try to push y'all problems on the other people, because technically speaking, your problems is your problems. It's not nobody else's problems. They only choose to deal with it because they either care about you or they don't mind being there for you. Don't take it for granted. But yeah, that's my little chit chat for today. But thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, comment. I'm going to post something on my Instagram. Probably gonna try to do a Q&A this week. So make sure y'all guys are engaging and sending some questions. To be honest, it doesn't really matter what kind of Q&A questions. It's just questions that I don't mind answering. You know, it's fine. So see y'all guys in the next video. Peace.